Well, if you're like me and you haven't been to the movie theater in a while, this is a good week to go. That's according to movie critic David Ramsey, who says he can't remember the last time that there were 3 4-baggers and nothing below a 3. Wow.
Yeah, it's a great week. There's a lot of good stuff out there. And the first one we start with is Hunger Games. Now, this is the most anticipated film of the year, well, certainly one of them. And it is, as if you were a fan of the book, it is as good as the book.
Yay.
And that's the terrific part. The story is interesting. It's about kids pitted against each other to the death, and there's only one victor.
Welcome, welcome. The time has come to select one courageous young man and woman for the honor of representing District 12 in the 70s.
Okay, it's a dystopian society in the future, and there's 12. One district controls all the others and keeps them down. And what's punishment for a revolt? They have to send one boy and one girl to these Hunger Games, and again, it's a fight to the death, and whoever wins all sorts of honors for their district and for themselves. This girl, Katniss's sister, gets picked as she volunteers instead, and it's absolutely amazing. They take her to the main district, the capital, and try and transform her and train her. But you know what? It's her personality, her I'm going to do it, that gets through to the end. And then they go off and they actually have a huge battle with these other kids. It's very violent, but it's not graphically violent. There's a couple scenes, but they do it in such quick motion that you really can't tell a lot. Now, really younger kids, there is some that they wouldn't want to see, but if you've read the book, it is absolutely great.
If you haven't read the book, should you still see it?
Oh, absolutely. You don't need to read the book,
Okay.
but fans who've read it, they'll see everything that was in the book, in the movie. 4 bags of popcorn. It is, and it's going to be huge. This could set box office records this weekend.
I'm so excited, especially because I got to interview the cast.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Yes. Okay. Jeff Who Lives at Home.
Jeff Who Lives at Home is the best movie so far this year. It's absolutely great.
Really?
Yes, believe it or not.
Better than the Hunger Games?
Yeah, it's a better film. I mean, Hunger Games is great, but this is actually a better film.
Okay.
Get off that couch, or you're going to find someplace else to live.
I was kind of in the middle of something right now, Mom.
Jeff, what do you do in the basement? You're not cleaning it.
You really want to know? You didn't like it last time?
This is very funny. Jeff lives at home, and his mother rather, sends him out on a mission to get something, really simple mission, to bust, get some wood glue and come back. Well, he happens to get confused and follows, some reason he's following someone named Kevin. He gets mugged, but then as he's walking back, he finds his brother in a restaurant, and then they end up on a little adventure. It's absolutely brilliant in every aspect. Jason Segel's terrific. This film is funny, it's poignant, there's nothing about it that's bad. The acting is terrific, and at the end, it all ties together. Jeff Who Lives at Home, 4 bags of popcorn as well. It's well worth seeking out. It's only in a few theaters. Definitely go see this film. I'm going to find
it. All right, salmon fishing in the Yemen.
Salmon fishing in the Yemen is about a Yemeni sheik who wants to bring salmon fishing to his country, and he approaches the British government, who they're friends with, and they decide they want to do that and go from there.
Dear Dr. Jones, I act on behalf of a client who has indicated a desire to introduce the sport of salmon fishing into the Yemen.
Ewan McGregor plays the fishing expert who doesn't think it can be done, but gets talked into it anyway. And then, of course, there's Emily Blunt, who he kind of falls in love with. So it's kind of a romance, a comedy. It's exactly what you want in a British film. It's nice, it goes where it's supposed to go, and there's a lot of stuff going on. Salmon fishing in the Yemen is about a lot more than salmon fishing. 3 bags of popcorn. And then the action film of the week is Seeking Justice. In this story, a wife gets attacked, and her husband wants revenge. And then how he gets it is kind of interesting.
Okay.
Sorry to hear about your wife. Is she okay? The man's done it before. He'll do it again. We can take care of him for you.
This is a rare, good Nicolas Cage movie. He hasn't had one in a while. Anyway, his wife is attacked. Guy Pearce approaches him and says, we'll take care of the guy for you, but you owe us a favor in the future. Well, that favor, he doesn't like what that favor turns out to be, and he tries to find out what's going on and possibly stop it. Becomes this nice little thriller, while it turns out that the people are then after him. It'll keep you on the edge of your seat, and it's a good action flick.
Okay.
So, Seeking Justice, also 3 bags of popcorn.
We have lots of choices. All right, what's Friends with Kids?
Friends with Kids, it's about 3 couples. One of them, though, is they're not married. They're just friends. They've been friends for like forever. And the other 2 couples start to have kids, and they think, well, you know, we're getting older. Maybe we should have kids.
Oh my my God! We've always wanted you guys to get together. Oh, no.
No, no, no.
You're not getting together. You're just going to do it one time and have a kid.
Yes.
Totally makes sense to me.
So they decide to have a kid together, even though they're friends, and not get together. It's absolutely great. This is one of the better films of the year as well. It's written and directed and stars all by the same woman.
Oh.
And John
She's from
Hamm is in
Bridesmaids,
this.
right?
Yes, there's a big lot of people from Bridesmaids. It's funny. If you've ever been married or you have kids, you'll definitely relate to what goes on. And it ends the way it should. I mean, it's really, really good. Great cast, a lot of fun. So, friends with kids, also 4 bags of popcorn. It's a really good movie.
A movie marathon week.
It is. There's a lot of great stuff.
All right, it's going to be hard to choose. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It's always great.
You've got your work set out for you, although you've seen all these movies. So
I've
now
seen
what do
all
you
of
do?
them. That's the next one.